Detroit's 99.5 WYCD. Welcome to the studio, Susie and Danelle, the Jane Deere girls.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Is this your first time in Detroit?
Yes. I think so, yeah.
So you've been here before. We got to get you guys back maybe next year for Hoedown or something.
Okay.
You
yeah,
know?
I play fiddle.
Yeah, what do you play?
I did all the bluegrass stuff.
How about you, Danelle?
I play some banjo, so I'm down. We'd love to come back.
How long have you guys been together as a group so far?
4.5 years.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
what made you both decide that you wanted to be country singers? What was the catalyst that drove that?
Well, our stories are pretty different, so I'm going to let Susie start with hers.
Okay.
Well, I grew up playing fiddle and mandolin and guitar and all that stuff with a family band, and so it seemed pretty natural for me. It was called the Charlie Brown Family Band, and it was named after my mother. And we played, all kinds of country songs and
How old were you when you
bluegrass,
started
and
playing?
I was 4 when I
Yeah,
Wow.
she was 4.
Yeah.
Child prodigy, huh?
There's a YouTube thing that my dad posted that's pretty funny.
Under the Jane Deere Girls, that's DEAR. If you check it out, you'll see Susie Brown. She's 10 years old playing fiddle,
It's pretty funny.
guitar,
We had a
upright bass.
bass.
Wow. Wait,
Yeah,
you guys
it's
said
fun.
that in unison. I kind of like that,
we
We
actually.
do that a lot.
Do you guys,
Yeah.
do you guys do that a lot? You talk together when you
Well,
one
we did that
person
the
will
first
start?
day, and that's why.
Yeah,
You know,
we sang in unison and in harmony and talked very much alike. And a mutual friend of ours,
said you guys should be a duo.
yeah, he
We're
was like
okay.
helping us finish a song, and he just noticed that we were a duo, so we agreed.
So, having a little bit of a bluegrass background, who was probably some of your bigger musical influences growing up? Who do you guys idolize in music?
Bluegrass wise?
Just in general.
Oh, gosh. We had Garth Brooks and Oak Ridge Boys and Alabama and a bunch of country artists. We had Reba, all that stuff.
Kind of ran the gamut
yeah,
then.
yeah.
It's kind of
Mariah
interesting.
Carey.
Mariah. Oh, really?
We have
Okay.
Mariah in there.
too. So kind of
Yeah.
with a different way, a little bit of a different way.
Well, for me, I was more of a late bloomer with country music and with just music in general. I did sports my whole life, so I actually broke my wrist pole vaulting when I was 17.
Wow.
And
She's rather ambidextrous. I kind of like that. Yeah.
yeah, I flew over the mats and I broke my wrist, had surgery, and so I had to take a break from sports for a while. And so I picked up guitar and started writing songs after my brother showed me a couple chords. So.
Well, they say there's a reason for everything, so that really could be the reason why you fell into the music as a career.
Yeah, maybe so. But, because of my late bloom, I at that point really started to get into country music just because as far as songwriting goes, there's really no better place to look outside of country music, And so Shania Twain, Garth Brooks, Keith Urban, some of those people really started to catch my interest. I was raised on the Beatles for the first 10 years of my life, so my dad only let me listen to the Beatles.
Can you play Hey Jude on the fiddle? No.
That would be her. She's
would
a
be
fiddle
cool.
player, but I do love Hey Jude. That's a beautiful song.
I love hearing the stories about how people start, especially country artists in Nashville. And everybody has a dream. They go to Nashville. And I was reading about you guys, much like many people who want to make it in big time, you go to Nashville and you're living on ramen noodles.
You starve. Well,
Pretty
for us,
much.
it was taco soup. Taco soup with
yeah.
no meat
You
because
can
we
make
couldn't
it for
afford
about
it.
$10.
Because you can't afford it.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, it was about $10 a week, right?
Get a bag of chips.
Yep.
You're good.
Are you guys up to at
beans.
least nachos now? I mean,
Yeah, we've added cheese and sour cream since then, so
Wow.
and a little bit of meat.
well, we're looking forward to having you guys. You're going to be at Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill
Yeah,
in
we're
Auburn
really
Hills, of course.
excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's going to be going on, of course, tonight, Wednesday night. I'm going to be the official MC. I know that's scary.
Ooh.
And it's going to be a ton of fun. I can hardly wait to hear you guys jam on stage. I got to tell you.
Well, we're looking forward to it, especially at
Yeah,
Toby
we
Keith's
love
Bar and
to
Grill.
do that.
And next, have you guys heard of the Downtown Hoedown? Of course, the WYCD Downtown Hoedown, which is it's the world's largest outdoor music event, a country music event. Over 1 million people over the course of the weekend.
Can we come?
Well, next year is what I was thinking. We got to bend
Okay.
somebody's arm and get you guys back
All
maybe
right.
next year to
Yeah,
perform
we'd
at
love
Hoedown.
to.
We'd love
it's
to.
Awesome. And of course, it's coming up next week, and we'd love to have you maybe next year. You never know, right?
Yeah.
Well, girls, good luck to you. I wish you the best in your career.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Things are in go mode, of course. Quickly, tell me about the new single Wildflower, real quickly.
Well, I wrote Wildflower last summer. We were trying to get some songs for our upcoming album, and I have this vintage mandolin. It's like a 1950s.
The Mandocaster,
It's
is
called
that
the
right? Yeah,
Mandocaster. And I brought that to the co-write, and it was the first song I ever wrote on that particular mandolin, and I had a flower in my hair that night.
Much like you do now.
And I do now.
What a coincidence.
Well, I like flowers and stuff like that, If you come and see the show, you'll see. anyways, and so that's where the title came from, Wildflower, and we wrote it in about 2 hours. So
I like the flower in here. It's a very nice touch. For a minute there, I thought I got the
Thank
airplane
you.
in Hawaii or something. So.
No.
Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me. It's great meeting you, and I wish you both nothing but continued success. Should be a great night tonight at Toby Keith's Bar and Grill. Jane Deere Girls on Detroit's 99.5 WYCD.